started playing in season 7 or season 6. I don't remember. I bought this account from a friend.
Okay. Even then, season 6 to now, that's...
Yeah, I didn't
That's a
really
whole
play
lot
in
of
season
time.
6. I started playing in season 6. Like, you have a few Lee Sin games here and there, but the support games aren't me. Okay. So, season 7, I was a Lee Sin player. I was a big fan of, I don't know if you know him, but Heisman.
Heisman, that rings a bell.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? I bet I've...
Heizman. You say Z or Z, by the way?
Z, but Z sounds cooler. Like Europeans.
Yeah, I'm French.
Heisman,
French.
lol. French Canadian, watch out.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't play Dynamic? Oh yeah, Dynamic Q was season 4. That's when French Canadians took over.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to XP Cake and all them. Heisman follows me. Interesting. This guy's 35K. What the fuck? Let me follow him back.
He's pretty big.
Isn't this guy a content creator?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in his club back when clubs were a thing. And yeah, I during that season 7, I was mostly playing for fun, I'd say. I was like gold. But I would have I don't know if you remember the app Plays.tv.
Yeah.
I would just go for kicks. I would just commit suicide, but do it like a cool kick, and I would be happy with that.
Okay, so you were literally like definition for fun player, which is
Mm-hmm.
fine. Your first cut, literally like 2 years into the game, if you want to play the game like that, especially if it's like one of your first PC games, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Even if you played PC games too, like League is clicking the character to move and then inputting the abilities is something different that you gotta just... It's fine to do team deathmatch the first like year or so, especially like if you're playing casually, if you played it like 2 years like that. So then we're in season 8 after that, right?
Season 8, I started playing mid. I think Talia got released end of season 7 or something.
Okay.
And I loved the pre-rework Talia.
I don't even remember that Talia, I'll be honest.
It's like AoEQ.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember it.
Yeah, so I love that champ. I would just spam it. I had so much fun. And once again, I think I was like gold max. Like gold 2, gold 3 maybe.
Yeah. Even with old Talia though, that champion cheated lane.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was kind of a... And then you can still see some Lee Sin here and there. And then boom, season 9. Something got in my brain. Started watching Scrub Noob, Pussy Poo, all these Rengar mains.
Okay, so it's like you watch the content and then you just try to do it, but then you don't stick with it. Is that like how it goes?
I mean, I've had success with like Graves and Rengar. Personal success, I'd say. Like I went from like gold to plat.
Yeah, progression.
And I think Rengar is like one of the most fun characters in the game. Graves gets really boring to me, but season 10 was like the fucking Graves meta. I mean, it's always a Graves meta, but like where you would go like Black Cleaver or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, Graves has been fine for the past like 2 years. It's just
yeah,
everything with low MMR Graves that I've seen is like they just don't kill the enemy. It's as simple as that, and then they don't try. So then they farm, and if you farm on Graves, like the game is nothing, you know. And that's where the spot where they end up. They like go, I don't know. You fail one gank and the whole game's over because then the timings and stuff is just all over the place. So your most played is Rengar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then swapping to mid
on my profile, it's my top 3 champions are Rengar, Lee Sin, and Talia.
Okay, so how about this? Are you swapping to mid lane because you like playing it more?
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely having more fun right now playing mid lane.
Okay. So let's keep playing mid for now.
And jungle is also like super mentally draining. It's fucking insane.
Well, yeah, if you let it be. If you queue...
No.
If I was gold queuing up for jungle, everyone's muted. There's nothing to it. Not even like what they type. It's like, I can't even hear a ping without getting annoyed.
Yeah, I play mute all, usually. But It's just like your top laner loses his lane, and then he just goes for your top side. Like that's I don't know.
Yeah, but that's every elo too. It's
Yeah,
just what
sure.
you do around that. It's totally normal to be frustrated by it though.
No, I'm
And it
the one
just
who takes
sucks that it
camps when I'm
happens.
tilted.
Do what?
I said no, I'm the one that takes camps when I'm tilted because I play mid now, and when I get tilted, I just grief my jungler. Yep.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah. Season 11, I got coaching from Vagar V2, just like one session for fun. It's somewhere on his Patreon.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was a Rengar coaching session, and he flamed the fuck out of me. But the coaching was like too full, because like I think I would have needed to take more than one session with him, because like what happens with Vagar V2 when he does a session with you, he just shoots every fucking thing that's wrong, and like you can't really process everything in like an hour, right?
Yeah, that's one way to do it. So then the person gets the most value because they can always go back and watch the
Yeah, I
session.
mean, yeah, he did record the thing and uploaded it. I watched it a couple times, but like I'd say if we go back to like jungle, my early game is decent. I think like I pop off pretty often, at least on Rengar. Not recently, but you know,
Okay, but do we care about jungle?
not really.
Okay.
I mean, kinda. If I could get somewhere with jungle, maybe. But I don't
Oh
know.
my god, so you're a monkey in the middle. Which one? What are we doing?
I don't know. I mean, I've always been like that. Like my
yeah.
friends are kind of tired of hearing me as well, because I go on like a loose streak, and then I go to my girlfriend's house for like the weekend, and then I just watch league videos when I have time, and I'm like I want to play mid. Then I come back to my house, I start playing mid, and I just fucking run it down.
Okay. So I would say you're a very casual player. Would you agree?
No,
I don't know. I think you can view the game in a competitive sense, but the way you play it, that's kind of where it really comes out. Because
I
the
mean
type of things you're saying is like very, very, like, yeah,
I
like a
want to
casual player.
get better for sure. Like I see like goals in my head, right?
Yeah.
But I also don't want it to be like too painful.
Too bad. I want to get ripped without doing push-ups. It's impossible. It's part
No,
of it.
I know. Of course, it's gonna be like fun, you know. But right now, it's just that I feel like I'm on a bit of a. I mean, I don't think you can call this like a plateau because I'm fucking gold too. But like for me, it's a plateau, right? Like I'm not going anywhere. I'm just win lose win lose win lose win lose.
Well, yeah, where you swap so many different things too, like so many different champions and shit.
I mean, I would only play Rengar here, but it's fucking permaban right now, so that's why there's like everything.
So just have a single secondary. We don't have to pick all this like a rumble
Yeah.
jungle. What? Even in a normal game, like what? Yeah, I mean a normal game's fine actually, but then Graves, then
I'm just
Karthus, then Rengar, then
I would need
Kha'Zix.
like maybe like 3 champions max.
Fucking
But
Rek'Sai. Talon, you don't play Talon. We know this.
no, I don't.
A one-off Kane. Yeah, so a secondary to Rengar would be like a Graves, which you seem to play. You could also play Diana. She's kind of similar.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the ones I would go with, Graves and Diana. Because they have the ability to like beat down the enemy when you're better.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a bit of like a more farming condition. At least Diana does, which is similar to Rengar, but yeah, those would be ones to add if you're gonna continue to play jungle.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing. If I like see improvement and I see that I'm like pissing on the enemy jungler every game, then I like jungle. But right now I just I don't
Okay,
know,
and then what would be the time frame of you seeing that improvement?
like a few months.
Okay. Fair enough. So then in a month, if you literally just had like a 2% more win rate, you would probably get to plat through playing jungle. And then would you even give a fuck about mid lane at that point?
Yeah, because I don't aim for plat. I aim like higher.
Okay, but first you have to get to plat.
I know, but like plat would not feel like an achievement for me because I've been there.
When?
Like 2 seasons ago. I mean, I've been there. I've been there like last season. And like to be honest, a few of my games are like plat MMR, and there's literally no difference.
Whenever the seasons progress, like the skill level kind of increases, so then the same ranks aren't the same skill level.
Mm-hmm.
So where your goal to now, that's probably what Plat 4 was 2 years ago, for example.
Yeah, right.
So getting Plat like would be a progression because the skill level's higher.
Yeah, of course.
So even though like it's the same rank, it's not the same skill level. So that's like kind of what I mean. Like you can get up to that, and then once
I also duo a lot.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't know.
It depends on how you duo, I suppose.
I usually duo with the same guy. If you look at some.
Usually, whenever I duo, I am just being a total dumbass and having fun. I'm still playing somewhat normal, but
I play a lot of flex queue with friends, and then there I just play like a dumbass. But when I solo queue, I usually play muted, like we're not in Discord.
Oh, okay.
I just play like it's just fun to have to think that you can rely on like at least one of your teammates. You know?
It can be a 2v8 instead of a 1v9.
Mm-hmm.
Much more consistent. Okay, I mean that's fine. So long that you don't use it like a crutch, but it's hard to say without seeing the gameplay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Jungle mid.
I mean, I think if I can get, like, let's say I could get to plat level on both lanes, both roles, I would have more fun playing mid. Right now, I kind of play mid because that's the only thing I know. Does that make sense?
The only thing you know.
Right now, I kind of play jungle because that's the only thing I like. I can't fucking lane for shit. Like I'm brain dead. I don't know if you know who Agarendum is. Maybe probably not.
No.
He's a EUS Rengar main. He's a pretty good friend of mine. And last season he started coaching me just for fun, and he made like a program for me. I don't know if he was trolling me or not, maybe, but he made me like not care about the game as much. Because right now you're hearing me talking, and you probably still think I care about the game. But like last season, I had like ranked anxiety. Like I was scared to queue up because I was scared to lose LP. Right now, I don't care anymore. Because he made me. I don't know if you see in season 2021, there's a Riven incident.
So like
he made me
like the I don't care like has a good side and then a bad side too, and again,
no, but it kind of like forced me to just like first of all play lane because I was playing top. I was learning, and then
so to play instead of to play to win.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like he didn't tell me just fucking run it down. You know, that's not what I mean. I was basically running it down, but like not intentionally. I was trying actually. Some games not. Maybe I would get a little. I wouldn't even get tilted. I would just like laugh because I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
I mean,
but yeah, he made me basically just play to improve. If that makes sense. Because he told me like, if you want D4, you're not gonna get D4 by like coin flip like flipping games. You know, just like win lose. You're gonna get D4 once you have like D4 level, right?
Yeah, just increasing your overall skill level.
And by getting D4 level, you have to play the game and like improve. And you're not gonna improve by not picking any like not limit testing a bit. So that's kind of my view on the whole thing. But yes, I like jungle, kinda. Like I get in these moods where I like to play spam jungle, but then I get bored of the role, and I just want to play something else. And like I said, I think with mid, I would not get bored as much because there's only a few champions that I like in jungle, and in mid, I feel like I mean, I know it's not good to play everything. I need to stick to like 3 champions for till I actually like get good at the game. But you know, it's
Okay.
like I said. I think I play ADC right now because I what the fuck am I saying? I play jungle right now because it's the only thing I know how to do on this game.
Yeah, so whenever you play jungle, do you like fall back into like just playing to siphon a win at all cost? Is that why jungle
No.
gets weird?
No, not really.
It's just boring over time.
I mean, it doesn't feel like I said. It's a bit mentally draining because it happens quite a lot. The scenario I told you about, where like I get griefed because I'm the jungler, you know.
Yeah, and then on Rengar, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, and
But
yeah,
that can also just be the game. What's real annoying about NA too is that they just don't forfeit. So like with Rengar, it's like if you played more of a hyper abusive style early, like that can kind of be the way out of that. And then it's not even like you're playing to siphon a win. It's like that's just the elo that you're at. So then you blast past it, and then bada bing, bada boom, you can play. And then if your laners lose, they're not taking camps as consistently. They'll still do it, but like
I also learned with the little coaching Riven session I had. Riven coaching session I had to like not blame teammates. Like I rarely blame teammates. It's just like annoying to me. It gets annoying when like your top laner just gives up and starts taking your shit because I don't know, he's like brain dead, you know. But
that's top laners. They lock in Aatrox.
Yeah,
more than you would believe.
And like I'm not like the guy like a lot of the games I lose because I deserve to lose them, but like some games and like kind of like a lot of games I actually get fucking griefed. Like it happens like quite a lot actually.
And with those, you can just stop playing though.
Huh?
You can just stop playing those games, you know? Like if the top laner's taking camps and it's 2 kills to 20, you know, game's over.
I know.
And when they don't forfeit, it's like, well, not gonna click around for another 20 minutes to lose on the Nexus. Like, there's nothing to it with those sort of games, especially at lower MMRs. But one thing about lower MMR too is like you can continue to just look for something else and then just go for it. So that's the better option out, is like you just do something else and you don't have to force the other thing, because if you force it, it's not going to work. You know, your top laner takes your Gromp, you go to bot lane to force a gank because of it. It's probably not going to work. But you sit in bot lane bush for fucking 10 minutes because you got nothing else to do. 2 minutes realistically, but then maybe something comes of that, for example. And then everyone's grouping up. That's when you take the top laner's waves. You know, everyone's grouping mid. Hey, you took my Gromp, dumbass, so you're going to take the 3 waves top, take the turret as Rengar because you kill him fast as fuck now. And then any fight that happens mid, you could come behind and ult, for example, or go back to your jungle camps. Something like that would be like what you could work on.
That's another thing that I kind of learned, like last season when I was really trying to win, and my top laner would just start taking my camps. I would just fucking start crying in my chair, you know. Now I kind of like I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I just try to take resources somewhere else. But like, it still is annoying because
it's annoying, but if you accept it, it's like you can move forward.
Yeah, because like in your head you make like I kind of make like a game plan, you know. And I'm like, okay, after this gank, after this clear, I'm gonna recall and go top side, right? And then your fucking top laner is just bashing your Grump in front of you.
And then you have this set of choices: 1, cry and share; 2, do something else; 3, AFK. Choose one.
Yeah. So it's it's a bit.
That's part of the game, but that's fucking temporary. Like the lower you are, it's just the more frequent you run
Oh
into
no,
it.
I know.
So it's
It's
nothing to
just
get hung up on, and it's nothing that you can correct either from the ally players. It's just
no, I know. I what I need to correct is the actual winnable games where I'm the one not griefing but not winning. You know.
well, yeah. If you're not carrying, then that's a problem. It's a good
Oh
place
no,
to start.
like I pretty much always care. Like
No,
there's a
carrying, not care.
carrying. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like there's. I don't know if I could screen share.
and you don't have to have like 20 kills to carry either.
No, no, I know. It's just
I played a game of Ari the other day. I was like I don't know, 1-3, like, or like let's say like 5-5-10 or something, and it's like I was carrying the fuck out of it.
this game was 4 days ago, and I am still having nightmares about it.
Can you zoom in a little?
Yep.
Okay. Your
Like,
laners have like 20 deaths. It's a misfortune mid. It's no big deal. Like, come on, they have Volibear Fiora. Who are you killing? The Zhonya's
one.
Viktor? It's impossible. Come on. You got a bunch of
Yeah.
kills and your team sucked. It's no big deal. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, I know.
You ever play Call of Duty?
Oh yeah, I'm a COD player.
Fantastic, my people. Which one? Black Ops 1?
All of them.
Amazing. I played Black Ops 1 to death, and then I went back, visited COD 4.
I was
quitted Modern Warfare 3.
I was streak shotting a lot. I was like in the I that's kind of cringe to say out loud, but I was having a lot of fun doing that.
I mean,
We were like a bunch of friends just trick shotting on mostly Black Ops 2, but Modern Warfare 2.
It was fucking cool.
Yeah, it was sick.
Okay, so in team deathmatch in COD, right? You have 23 kills. Your allies, 3 of them have 16 deaths. You don't win, you know, unless you out carried. Like that's it. You got to 75 first, you know. That's it. It's that simple. In League, it gets more complex with like the other intricacies, but that's the baseline, man. So it's like you can't like, you know, hang yourself for that sort of thing.
No, of course not. It's just like because this game, I don't actually blame my teammates because I still died 8 times. You know.
I mean, it might have been necessary. Hard to say.
I don't think it was. I don't remember the game, but I don't think it was.
There's probably with these sort of jungle games. It's always one death and the game's fucked for you.
Yeah, because I think I was like 12-0, and I just gave one shot down to Fiora, and the game was just over.
Yeah, that's why Malice left in A. The one death into no allies or anything, so game over. Hate that.
Yeah.
Particularly with jungle, it's really something.
So yeah, I think I just find the mid roll like more chill, and overall just more fun.
Okay, so you played Viktor. Do you play anything else, or have you played anything else like across the years?
Oh yeah,
mid lane.
Let me just. I kind of like forget that champions exist. Like what champions exist? Let me just go on my
zillions in the game. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
So is Yorick.
Yeah, that Yorick I would have forgot. I'm gonna lie. Can I click play, please? Thank you. I've played a lot of champs actually.
I'd believe it, but like, which ones are you close to proficient on? That's what we really want to know.
I mean, Viktor's nowhere. Like, I'd say probably my best mid laner would be probably Talia. Even though she's playable mid, but she's more like of a cheese pig than anything right now.
Yeah, she's a push and roam. That you can do that, but that's one
Orianna.
way.
I've played Talia, Orianna.
Okay.
We don't talk about my Zed. Echo, but I feel like Echo mid is kind of not that good. My TF is not that good either. My Ari is fine. My Corki is fine.
Okay. So is everyone else's. We can all stand still on Corki.
Yep. And then I think that's like I have a few mid laners I can play, I'd say. Like right now, if I was queuing up jungle and I'm filled mid, I would most likely just lock in either Corki or Orianna, I think.
Okay, fuck Corki. I think Orianna's fine though.
You don't like Corki?
No.
No. I feel like he's better than Orianna right now, no?
He can be stronger, but that's not the point. Orianna can win lane. Corki
Right.
can just not lose and watch the enemy like shit
So-
their pants and walk into them. Corki's
I
like
think-
Sona, effectively.
Yeah.
You sit
I
and
think
wait.
I want to learn mid, like for real. Like be like actually like serious about this, because the times I've learned mid, I played mid for 2 weeks and I just went back. I just kind of gave up, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like I know nothing about lanes. I mean, I kind of know like wave management a bit, but not really. Like I don't know any matchups. Any
You don't have to know any of that. You're gonna figure it out in time. What you need to
Yeah.
get is like comfortable on a champion. Then you can start
Yeah, right.
laning.
I mean, right now I'm having so much fun on Viktor. The new-ish Viktor, because I think the previous I didn't really like the previous Viktor where you would need to buy your upgrades.
Yeah.
But this kit right now I fucking love. And I feel like unless they like revert him, he's always gonna be decent, I feel like. Like right now he needs a nerf probably, but
Yeah, I think he's fine. He has his
you
condition.
don't think he needs a nerf?
No, I think he's fine.
Uh,
He has
'cause
some
I think
conditions that you probably don't see. Enemy
Yeah.
bungler, oh my god. Enemy laner does something different, oh my god. But okay, so Victor's fine to start with. And then if you're gonna play Victor, I think a Syndra Victor would be a better pairing than like an Orianna Victor. Because Orianna needs like her own time to get used to moving her ball and things like that. And when I say like just doing it, I mean like being like proficient where it's automatic. Syndra would be a very similar in terms of like exactly how you play the lane. You just stay in lane and beat the shit out of them. That's Syndra and Victor. And Orianna can do a whole bunch of different things. So once you would have that on Victor Syndra, then that would raise your ceiling, and then you could just bring Orianna along, you know?
Okay. And I kind of want to. They're reworking Talia again, right?
You don't even have to worry about that.
You don't want me to play Talia?
No.
I'm fucking sad.
I mean, you're going to have to play a lot of Victor. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's just about, like, getting the mechanics automatic now, and then we can start playing a little bit of the matchup, and then we can start playing lane, and then we can start playing mid-lane League of Legends.
Mm-hmm. So right now I'm basically just queuing up to play practice duel, right?
Kind of like a team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Because it's not even that, actually. It's just, yeah, like a practice tool.
Mm-hmm.
Because
like
you have to get it, like, downloaded.
if you like this game, I won lane. Doesn't really matter, I know, but like I pretty much won lane all of them except this game was a fucking incident. This is not okay. What I did to my team here, this is not okay.
Okay, so you push into Yasuo the first 2 waves and then he kills you, or what?
Yeah, that's like the things I don't. I mean, I should be thinking about them, but
You can't.
I'm like,
You can't. You're not comfortable on Victor. It's impossible. Like, you
Yeah,
could.
I
You could
guess.
force it. A better player could, but, like, it's not where you're at.
yeah,
So it's nothing to, like, I don't know. You gotta take the step that's right in front of you,
Mhm.
but then also build up on it.
yeah.
Get
So
it.
I think if I bring up a notepad here, so we go like Victor, Syndra.
Yep.
Do you have like a third pick I should like flex sometime?
Not really. Let me look at some champions, but those are gonna be your go-to. Mid lane champions always have something like special to them too, so it's kind of annoying. Because if you're gonna pick up another one, it's like, ah, Christ, that's 100 games.
Yeah.
Like, Yone could be similar in different matchups, specifically like the melee matchups, but damn it.
Yeah, you don't want to see me play melee versus range right now. I don't think I would be very good at it.
Not even that. It's like across time. It's like that's just a whole lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of games to like switch off a similar style. That's the main thing. Staying on the style. Victor Syndra. That's good enough. It's like you just have your A and B. And
Isn't like Vlad a bit similar to them?
No. Vladimir's like Corky. We're standing still and the enemy sucks. Congratulations. That's
okay.
That's. I mean, you could get like probably master tier with those guys if you wanted to, but do you want to
like
be good?
Vhagar?
Vhagar is like a mix between like the Syndra and then a Corky, for example. Vhagar is very, very strong, but not exactly what we're looking for. So
you think I need like similar champs to be like, even if I'm not picking Viktor, I'm still practicing like the same
style. And then it also gives you something to like get the taste out of your mouth if you're sick of Viktor. So you don't have to just entirely swap the roles and random stuff like that. You don't have to get lost in the sauce.
Kind of like Vex as well.
Vex is okay. if you fucking.
I mean, I'm a Rengar player, so Vex is like a bit of a nightmare, but
yeah, you're lucky Thresh is a meta lately.
Yeah, I mean, in lower elo, Thresh is fine because I just get in range of when I ult. I just get in range of him, and he just fucking presses E, even if I don't jump.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Remember when I was learning Thresh? Like the Rengar would jump, and then 2 seconds later, flay. You're safe.
Mean, it's like with all the Rengar games I've played, there's definitely like you're right. I don't really think about Rengar anymore when I play. I just play League, right? I play jungle now. Yeah. I don't play Rengar. I mean, I play Rengar, but I don't think about playing Rengar. I just play the game.
Yeah, and that's
like I've practiced the fucking clear so many fucking times that now I can like clear.
It's your hands and eyes clearing, not the head. Because whenever you play it, it's like you literally build a little machine in the back of your head that does it all. Mm-hmm. It's and then you sleep on it, do it again, sleep on it, do it again, sleep on it, do it again. And that's a whole lot of gaming, at least with League, from my experience.
All right, so Viktor Syndra for now, and then Orianna.
I mean, you could add Orianna, but at that point, it's like you're going to want to stick with Viktor and Syndra because they just win games. They beat the lane, they kill the lane, and they win the game.
Yes. Orianna's better in like pro play environment, right? Or like
that, or when control's strong. Maybe like with the durability changes coming out that helps Orianna, but hard to say.
Like if I play Clash with friends, I could play Orianna maybe.
Yeah. It'd be like an okay one to add.
What do you think of Ahri?
She's fine. The problem with Ahri is that she has a dash, so she functions like an Irelia, a LeBlanc, Lucian, things like that, where she goes in temporarily. So it's about knowing when to press forward and whatnot. Viktor, Syndra, they always have a range advantage, and they play hard neutral.
It's all about spacing with those two champs, right?
Yeah. So like a Zed would be similar to Syndra Viktor, where you play this neutral, but then you go in.
I'm not playing Zed.
Well, it's literally easy. It's literally easy. It's no big deal.
I refuse to.
Like I said, whenever you raise the ceiling, every other champion comes with it.
I mean, do you think Zed is on that ceiling right now?
No, you don't even have a Viktor yet.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like eventually, maybe we'll play Zed, but right now I don't.
Well, yeah, not right now. You're asking like what you're going to, right?
Range. Yeah.
You just Syndra Viktor. That's it. That's the only ones you need for right now.
Okay. What roles do you queue when you want mid? That's another thing I'm lost with.
I don't know.
If I queue mid jungle, I get jungle.
You have to. It would be mid AD, I suppose.
Mid AD or mid top, maybe.
No, top lane's too popular.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need a role that's popular, so I get mid. Because no one plays jungle, so when I do mid jungle, I get jungle.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe you do mid top. I don't know. It's gold. I've never been there. I don't fucking know. Didn't have role select when I was there. I don't know.
All right.
Maybe you search more. I don't know. Most popular role or whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Viktor, Syndra, and then we don't want a third champ yet.
No, hell no. Viktor Syndra is gonna take everything.
All right.
Syndra is no fucking joke.
Oh, I know she's I can't play Syndra either. Like I have issues with
Even
learning
pro
her.
players, Syndras are fucking noobs. Like that champion, you
I
can't
have
cheat.
issues learning like her range.
Yeah, you have to do everything right. You have to do the auto attacks right. You have to do the CS right. You have to do the wave right. You have to do the movement right. You have to do the abilities right. You have to do playing around the enemy right. You have to do playing around your jungler, the enemy jungler right.
Mm-hmm.
She takes it all. It's fucking awesome until you die and it sucks and the game's over. But at least it makes it obvious. You would hope it would be obvious. Alternative: lock in a Akali, stand still to level 12, win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm at the level of playing melee champions in lane yet. I'm just gonna die 15 times.
With those champs, it's like I said, you stand still,
Wait, I
receive
have
the
replay,
wave.
actually.
Okay.
Oh, this was a limit testing. No, this was really bad. Okay.
Can we get a full screen?
Yep. Do you want me to put it in a player speed like 1.5?
You Q the minion. Okay. He's trying to lose. You abilities on the enemy, auto attacks on the minions.
Wait, so what did I do? I queued the guy.
You queued the minion for when it was like you didn't have to.
Yeah, that's like all those
No
things
exhaust.
that like are all those things that are like super obvious to you. I don't know.
But you've never laned.
Yeah.
All there is to it is go out and make the mistakes, and then you'll get it. You know, there's no secrets. And then as you go, it's like that's when future coaching sessions would be more useful because then we'd have something to like
To
go
work
off of, and then
because
like
right
build
now
upon.
you're just like telling me champs. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, we're figuring
happy.
things out.
Yeah. Are you going to Korea?
We're trying to.
With who again?
We got Malice, we got Crusoe, we got Nemesis, we got someone in the bot lane. I don't know.
Cool.
I mean, there's like 1 million pros that's going to be in Korea soon enough, so you would hope.
And do you just play like what are you like? Are you like a coach or something?
I've been playing Phil for like 2 years, so
Yeah, I know. But do you like you just go there for fun or?
Oh, it's what I do. I play League and practice League and teach League and
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I don't.
And that's where League's at.
Yeah.
But then also it's like that's where the boys would be at this time.
Yeah,
so it'd be a lot more interesting than just solo queuing.
Yeah, of course.
And you push the wave with ulti. You've seen this in a replay. He thinks he's Faker. But here comes Yasuo with the fucking double buff.
Look at my clicks. Look at my clicks here.
This is the I don't care debuff. You've already committed to killing the wave, and then he's checkmated you by walking behind you.
Yeah. I kind of came back that game. I mean, I just flashed it into Zenzao, but you know.
Where you were talking about like playing the game to play it rather than playing to win. That's also a part of it. Like these games just keep going no matter what the fuck you do, because they're never going to forfeit. So there is nothing to it but just keep farming and then play the fights out well.
Yeah.
Just stay like stable. I don't know like how that goes for you, but that's like kind of the space I stay in.
Always been like an assassin player, right? So I need to like learn how to not be a dumbass. Like here, what the fuck is this?
Well, at least you're limit testing it.
Yeah, but still, it's like it's something I'm
You can
like.
have it more stable. Okay, so the way that you would do that would be you
By the way,
play.
I'm pretty sure this guy disabled chat. Is that a thing?
I don't know, but
Like
anyways,
the chat wouldn't come up after he sent this.
to have things be more stable without just jumping off a cliff to limit test, you want to play it like at the max range, and not like the range of the abilities, like the max range of like your skill. And then
Mm-hmm.
at certain points you can choose to press it. But especially with Victor Syndra, you need to watch the enemy and then, play
Yeah.
with them a little bit. It's not going to be smork into them like
Yeah.
until you're better. So you make
What?
things way more stable because one death and then those champions are out. The enemy sucks and you can get back in the game, but that's like the dynamic of it. So if you play like
Yeah.
a hard neutral, but then just get past the range to try to attack them and then react to what they do, that makes things way more stable.
I realized that I look at the minions way too much. I think.
Well, yeah, you just start playing mid. That's all you can
Yeah.
see.
Like I lasted pretty well, but that's the only thing I look at.
The better
Like
you get, you like start snapshotting the wave, and then you know the time that you have to move the cursor to, and then you're moving the cursor in your peripheral vision while looking at the champion. That's where it gets to. If you try to force it, it doesn't even work. You just have to have the experience on it. You can try to practice that, but
Then how do you like practice waves? Like how to manage waves? Does it just like
doesn't
come
even matter right now. Like you just
like I right now I just shove and recall and shove and recall and shove and recall basically?
okay. So levels 1 to 9, just last hit the wave as it's coming, unless you
Yeah.
know that you can push. But if you just last hit the wave and then poke the enemy, everything's gonna be good. You do anything else, starts getting fucked up.
Okay.
So that's a good place to start.
All right.
Because that's like every noob mid laner I see. They arrive to lane, spin the fucking Viktor laser on it or something. It's like, dude, laser the enemy, last hit the wave, the waves play out slower, you get more poke because the waves have played out slower, you got more ease on the enemy. They're like damaged under turret, and you probably kill them from there. Should probably run Ignite on Viktor too. Even when the matchups like don't call for it, we're in gold or we're in silver on this account. Like, dude, we're just trying to kill our lane, just trying to poke them out and kill them.
You think Ignite's better here?
Yeah,
Because a few lanes, like Heroes against Fizz, I took Exhaust. I don't know if that's good or not.
if you poke out the fizz, which you can, and you ignite him, like he can't even kill you. You know, it gives you like more safety too if you just use it like that. But you got to play the lane a certain way too.
Mm-hmm.
Exhaust is to save you from your mistake. You don't want that. You want your mistake to look painfully obvious, and if you die, hopefully you fucking remember it so you don't make it again. You know?
So never Exhaust.
Probably not,
Because like I've played
or at least not for
5 games
now.
of Victor now. Played against Fizz, Akali. What was this? Vagar, Yasuo, and then GP.
All the melee matchups, Ignite like gives you like an offensive, defensive advantage because if you have that damage over them, when they have to all in you, because you have control over the wave, you poke them out with the laser, so you get 3 lasers at least when the wave's pushing into them, and then if they try to flash on you to kill you, they're not going to have enough damage in time before you kill them with your abilities in Ignite, for example.
Uh-huh.
And then if you outplay them enough, you just kill them outright with the Ignite,
Yeah, because
helping you.
like right now, since I don't know any matchups, what I think about is like, this is Akali, she's gonna kill me, but Akali pre-6 doesn't do much, right?
No. I mean, even after that, it's like, even if she does, you figure it out. you just have to play to your advantage. And Victor's advantage
Yeah.
is the poke. Syndra's advantage is the poke.
All right. Cool. So I just spam Victor and Syndra till I'm like on the edge of suicide.
Till you have it downloaded. Till you notice, like, you're not thinking about the abilities anymore, which that might take a long time. Syndra's no fucking joke. Victor's no joke. So.
Yeah, like a few months maybe. Like a few 100 games on both champs.
It'd be a good place to start.
All right. And I don't know. I just I have fun playing this champ. Just like farming and scaling. Like maybe it's because I'm like still learning the champ.
Yeah, it makes things more stable. It's not like other champs where you're like hyper pressured to win. Like if you were playing Ahri Lucian mid lane, you'd be shitting your pants because you have to do so many things right, and then when it's wrong, one mistake, it's way more over than it is the one mistake for Viktor and Syndra. Yeah. So, yeah, Viktor's more stable in that sense.
All right.
Making it more fun to play.
So I'm gonna talk to you when I hit like 100 games on each champs, maybe 200, something like that. But you think I should focus on Viktor only first, and then just pick Syndra when I'm like bored of Viktor?
When you're bored of Viktor, I don't know. It's like definitely focus on the Viktor. It's like when to pick Syndra, when the time's right.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have less games on Syndra than Viktor.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's gonna be the secondary anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Viktor being our main focus, so.
Cool.
Okey-doke. Sounds good. Best of luck with like spamming the same champion because it takes some diligence.
Do you take PayPal?
See, we got PayPal, we got Streamlabs. Most Europeans have to use Streamlabs because their countries are weird.
Yeah.
And then let's see. It's been
I'm just gonna click the link with my phone. Do you mind if I send you like some random questions from time to time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or like clips of like me dying 1v1.
I mean, you can save the clips, like save a whole bunch of clips, and then we can just talk about them in one session, you know? That'd be most useful. Same with replays. It's like, with a lot of people, they ask, like, do you want a good or bad replay? It's like, I want a replay that means something to you. Like, because usually it's going to be like, damn, I fucked up this one part of the lane, but, like, I don't know exactly what was going on or something. Like, that's going to be the useful ones. So you can, like, keep those and bookmark them.
I think the one replay I would have showed you would probably have been this one. Because the other ones, like I fucked up. Like, this one, I'd say I played lane pretty well. Like, I was up. Here I died. But, like, the Garen in the other team was, like, Thanos. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'd say the game, I definitely, like, played the worst, but also, like, I don't really understand. Like, these things here, like, you told me, like, you shoot the minion for no reason. Like, I understand why it's bad, because now I don't have Q for the Yasuo, but those are not things like I actually think about, you know? Here, if I flash his NATO, do I win?
You got to exhaust earlier.
Right.
If you exhaust whenever he shoots the tornado, and then flash anything, like even just a flash for the distance so he can't auto, probably winning.
USD, right? 25 USD? Or has that been an hour?
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes under an hour, so about 35 USD.
All right, 35. That's under $50 for me. Perfect.
Yeah, I know Canadian currency fucking sucks. Dude, the Australians, it's like almost double. It's so bad for them. It is outrageous for them. Shout out to Australians. How do they do it? I don't know. Kangaroos have to lick themselves so they don't die of heat exhaustion. Any thoughts on this?
No, not really.
So at least you're not a kangaroo, you know?
Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna... And also, do you think I should play on my main account or on this?
On the second account.
I should just spam games on this?
Yeah, just climb up on this account.
All right.
I'll also be a little change of pace.
Yeah.
Letting go of the jungle past. The sins of jungle's past.
Do you get my name?
Victor Van Gogh.
Yeah. It's like Vincent, but it's Victor. I thought I was so smart earlier doing this, but now I just look at like a dumbass.
Dude, fair enough. My IGN is my fucking name, so
Yeah.
you're beating me. Even if it's even if yours is a 3 out of 10, mine is a not even in the ballpark, so you're fucking winning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
So I have this account might get banned at some point because I'm pretty sure it's botted, but whatever.
Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought like a bunch of champs, but I only play Viktor and Syndra on it, right?
Yeah.
What happens if Viktor is banned and Syndra is picked?
Dodge.
I just dodge. All right.
Yeah, no big deal. No big deal.
Cool.
Because with that account too, it's not even about the LP. So that's also like the play the game part, like that becomes even more true.
All right.
When the LP is irrelevant. Okie doke. I gotta get going, but good talking to you.
All right.
You're on a noble path compared to some other people I've talked to. So best of luck.
All right. Thanks, man.
Alrighty, no problem. Bye bye. See ya.
Bye.
What a cool guy. Syndra Viktor. I've prescribed so much Syndra lately. It's a bad word to use, but whatever. And with Viktor, it's like so long that you're aiming to learn to go all the way with the lane instead of just dodging out on things. You know, it's like an ambitious Viktor rather than a scapegoat Viktor. So that definitely makes things more interesting.